Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! It's your buddy Cooper here, and today I'm going to be taking on Para of the Paradox Brothers. One of the more entertaining episodes from Duelist Kingdom, because there was a lot, well, Duelist Kingdom's all bullshit, but there was a lot of bullshit that went along with this duel. And I got to see a tag duel for the first time ever, and I thought it was such a cool idea, which is probably where Tag Force came from. So let's see if we can defeat good old Para. I have a decent hand. Okay, I drew too many of these cards, but 1800 defense should be plenty unless it gets Jirai Gumo. And Heavy Storm. That's going to be the start he has to have for me to be scared. That makes it so even a Mystic Tomato could kill me. It is just Jirai Gumo. He's too afraid to attack with it. Alright, well, that's interesting. Nova Summoner is good. We don't know which trap is going to be the problem, though. So we're just going to play a little patiently until I can figure out which card is the problem. Okay, well, there's a lot more cards than before, so it's hard to tell now. It was already hard to tell. Now it's super hard to tell. Oh, let's find out. I'm just going to summon it, and we're gonna find out together which trap is the bad one. That one. Alright, an attempt was made. I end my turn. At least he can't steal that with Monster Reborn. There's the tomato I was talking about. No, it's not technically worth yet. Though the tomato is an issue. I draw. Shining Angel is quite good. The field spell is an issue. I'm going to summon it in attack mode, and we're going to see if he plays anything else. So he doesn't have a trap for something with 1400 attack, so it could be bottomless, but it's not that. He has two tomatoes in his hand. I'm going to activate good old-fashioned MST now that he is committed to attacking. I'm going to hit your Mystic Plasmic Zone. We're having a floater battle, but never have a floater battle with a light deck, or a fairy deck, I should say. Really not a good idea. You are guaranteed to lose that floater battle. Summon Nova Summoner. Cannon Soldier already. Does that mean you have all three Mystic Tomatoes in your hand and that field spell was your only hope? It's starting to feel like it. You started with TT, and based on what happened with me and Chumley a couple weeks ago, or a couple days ago, depending on when you're watching the video, I'm going to assume that he also has Mirror Force back there. So no matter what play I make next turn, I'm going to lose my whole field. There's his final Mystic Tomato. He did not have all three in his hand. He only had two. But he truly believes he can win the floater battle, which is disgraceful. My one Shining Angel is clearing up both of our decks right now, and has resulted in many cards. Double Cannon Soldier, I wish you would crash. Yeah, you coward. Oh, I actually prefer this. This is fine by me. Alright, like I said, I assume I'm about to get Mirror Force, so what we're going to do is we're just going to play DD Warrior Lady. Was it bottomless? It wasn't bottomless. And we're only going to attack with DD Warrior Lady. Ah, that's also a good card. We have premature burial, so I'm not really worried. And the floating continues. This is only valuable to me. It thins out my deck. We just need to get through the Mirror Force. That was Widespread Ruin, but we know Mirror Force is still out there somewhere. I draw. Or I could be aggressive. Is there anything actually worthwhile in the grave other than DD Warrior Lady? Medora would be very strong. That is a good point. That is yes. That is yes. I'm going... Oh, I should have prematured first, but then again, if he had MST, then I lose everything. So, let's just call this an extra safe premature burial. I'm going to go with Medora, whose attack stat is going to be insane. 27, that's pretty good. But we can make it a little bit better. I attack with Shining Angel. Shining Angel, thank you very much. I'm going to need a decent card right now. Let's go with Alchemist. Power of Alchemy. I attack with the Power of Alchemy. And my 29 beater monster puts his whole deck to shame except for Gate Guardian, which he is unable to summon, based on what I believe when we were partners. I have Magic Cylinder for an emergency. Let's find out if he had that MST or not. Oh, shit. He's at least out of monsters, thank God, but that's the trap. I did not know he had Heavy Storm. Oh, God damn it. My freaking luck stat is not as lucky as I would hope. All right, there's my Wing Kuriboh. At least I'm not going to draw that. I should have done this to stop me from getting Zeta, but then I would have just drawn Wing Kuriboh, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered. All right, end turn. We did good damage. Apparently that trap is not Mirror Force. Or in this game, the AI does know how to save it, so it could still be Mirror Force. I know it's not TT, so if I draw... Oh, I drew my own Mirror Force. Well then, I guess I'm doing this again. Just to get me closer to victory. Yeah, you still don't have to activate it. Next turn, you'll have to activate it. And all your tribute monsters, just like me, are bricking us up. Yep, that's the end of the duel, unless he truly has been saving it. And that's just in case. I don't need it right now. I attack. Were you saving Mirror Force till the last second? No, you just lost. Okay, good. That's going to be a V for victory. Heck yeah. Oh, we made enough money to buy a box today, so that means we're going to actually have a pack opening, which might mean new decks in the future or simply just more building. So let's go ahead and go over here. Blair, let's go find some opponents at the main gate on our way to class. Alright, who's at the main gate on the way to class? We got Dante and Ivan. We got Celia and Moses. We got Maki and Bivin. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got Jasmine and Sartorius. So, oh, wait, there's more. We got Lyman Banner and Atticus Rhodes. Well, that's not much better. I don't think I've dueled Banner in a long time. Like, not Amniel, just Banner. Like, I've never even been partners with this guy. I would love to see, what is your deck when you're not in your banish form? Like, does it still have to do with banishing, or are you just that jar deck that's made from hell with all those burn cards? Duel. I can never get over your voice. Alright, Nova Summoner, let's go. I'm not going to set Mirror Force because I'm most likely going to Heavy Storm this man. I think he also likes tokens. Yeah, look at that. That's a gross card. But it works really well with Nova Summoner, so I guess I shouldn't be mad about it. Yeah, it works really well with Nova Summoner. Alright, just play like 3 traps for me. 2 is enough to make me use it. I draw. I Heavy Storm. If I summon this, it'll die. If I summon this, it'll be in trouble, but it'll be fine. I'm going to set this, and I'm going to start attacking. We will take 1,700 damage, and I promise you my opponent will take a whole lot more. Reflect Bounder's effect says that if it is in a battle, it destroys itself no matter what, whether the monster was stronger or weaker. So, at the end of the day, we still get advantage. Big advantage. We powered up Medora to a Gemini Elf level, and we got an extra Nova Summoner for our worries. And look at that. Thinned out my deck. Probably the best play I could have made. Now he's going to play all passively. He's going to Morphing Jar to me, and I'm going to want to shoot him. What's in the box? Okay, so I was right, but by giving me the Morphing Jar... I was right about tokens as well. But by giving me the Morphing Jar too, I just won't use it. Granted, I did lose this guy at the end of the day, so it wasn't a bad play. But I just won't use it. And you're not the only one that likes tokens. Normally I would save this, but not against this opponent. I'm just gonna wabam. There we go. And here we go. This opponent, do not give them time to breathe. Of course, if he attacks his own Morphing Jar, he will save himself. So I need a card that can protect me from that outcome. Or if he draws a second Morphing Jar number 2. Unless it's limited to 1 in this game. I've played games where it's not even limited, so it's brutal. That is an emergency, it's not a necessity. Alright, I don't think he runs any big defenders, so we're good to go. I was correct. That does have a banishing effect. Yeah, why not? I'll banish this card, and this card. He's gonna banish my Zeta, isn't he? Yeah, I don't get my effect now, damn it. Lucky bastard. Alright, he does love his jars, whether it's morphing or dimension. He loves it. Or dice, which might be the only way he can win this duel. Well, even still, yeah, I was gonna say he needs a trap, but he got the trap, so it's still possible. Alright, I have game, so I'm just gonna go for game. I attack with Jellin Duo. He has killed Jellin Duo, but like I said, I have game. Now, if he did that and then dice jarred, I would lose. And that would be so funny. I'd be pissed, but I know everyone else would get a good laugh out of it. Hey, so that's Banner's deck. Burn, tokens, and the jars from hell. That's about right. I have not been able to fight Banner in forever. This is bad, but let's do it. I say let's do it. I don't want to stop. I want to team up with Blair. Yes, their maiden strategy is not going to work for us, but we gotta try, right, guys? I can't just ignore Blair. I mean, I could try making my own maiden strategy, but most likely I can't. I probably only own 1 maiden at best. Well, Silent Magician is good with Magic Cell Up. You did not play it in attack mode. God king damn it. That card is actually good with your Magic Cylinder. And we would have gotten stronger. And we could have killed that monster by the time it was your turn. Oh, you know what? Yeah, good job. That was a good job. Sure, they ended up healing instead, but you got rid of the problem. That is a new problem, and we would have been strong enough if you had just been face up, but you're not face up. Honestly, I hope they have a TT. I'd rather just get TT'd right now. I summon the Alchemist just to thin out my deck. Hopefully I hit a monster. Yep, I will take. Why do I keep drawing that card? I'm glad I hit it this time, but I swear we draw that often. Alright, let's flip this so we can actually get its advantage. We can't attack this turn, but that's okay. We would have been at 2k attack by now, and we would have been stronger than the Spirit of the Winds. Instead, we lost the monster, but they let us keep the Alchemist, and the Alchemist can beat it. Of course, they do have a lot of back row. That is an interesting monster to steal. Okay. I guess we did technically steal Inferno. That Monster Born is thievery, so Happy Marriage does work. Interesting is the only word I have for this situation. Interesting. I activate Premature Burial. Let's see if they have MST. If they did, they probably would have done it to Happy Marriage. I bring back Silent Magician level 4. Alchemist, I do need you to be alchemaic. I activate your effect. Alright, sorry DD Warrior Lady. We might get you back eventually, so it won't matter. Alright, now that we got rid of all the traps, let us get back into a marriagey mood. We're gonna Happy Marriage again. And we're gonna give it to you instead. You have more value to us alive than dead. The Dimensional Alchemist has more value to us dead than alive. I'll replay your Defense Maiden because that's your card, even though it has no use to us. And I'll risk Inferno because most fire monsters have terrible defense, not including Inferno. It does have terrible defense, but it just barely had enough. I went for the 1500 burn and I did not get it. The good news is, our field is stacked. Our odds of winning are basically 100. The only way we lose is like a lightning vortex situation. And even then our odds are amazing. So, what do you got, Ivan? No, I'm pretty sure we'll have enough attack points. Okay, I'm definitely sure we'll have enough. He's going to go after Inferno. That was a smart play. But that just means we have to steal something else, doesn't it? Oh, look, our attack is still the same. So it didn't even matter. Also, Alchemist is stronger. Alright, make sure you use the Silent Magician when that field spell is up. Don't use Shining Angel. Good play by the AI. And got a Magician's Circle off, which they might get advantage from. I don't know. Yeah, they do. They have the Rock Spirit. Nice play. Well, we're going to lose some deflected life. Oh, she's smart enough not, or he's smart enough not to attack. Sorry. Let's see. They're running out of life points doing this play. Abaki's going to get them killed. The end of the duel is upon us. The end of the duel is upon us. There are the last two traps that can possibly stop us. Even if it was TT, we'd still win. I summon Nova Summoner. I activate the Dimensional Alchemist. Let's see what we hit this time. Sure. I attack. Alright, so we know they're probably going to have a lot of defense. So let's just go for game and see if they have a trap. But Cooper, they survived the attack. And then Abaki happened. That was the worst card to bring back. What? Oh! Oh! What a situational trap card! We just got double burned. We took the burn instead of them. I knew we could kill a turtle. Oh, what's wrong? Okay, I can't kill this no matter what it is. I admit it. Even though we might have had game there, I know too much. We would not have killed that card. However, she is guaranteed to kill that card on this turn. Through the power of alchemy, we lost her favorite card. Damn it, she got unlucky with... Yeah, I was right, but she got unlucky with who she chose to attack. I might have done the same thing, so I don't blame her. Just a little unlucky there. Alright, we have game this time. There is one possible trap to stop us, but as far as I'm concerned, we have game. Old Vindictive, aggressive play, unless they have TT, and even then I have my normal summon still. Game-winning attack, let's go. Just to play it safe, let's attack with Old Vindictive. Alright, I was right to attack with Old Vindictive. That is going to be game. Blair, we did it together. We're not bad. What's the high score for? Yeah! Spell counters. Cool. We had spell counters, apparently. And it looks like Blair is ready to do a story mission. And because Blair is a first page character, that means that it's going to be a real story mission after all this time. Hey, come on. Hello? Wake up. Oh, come on. Get up already, please. Oops. I mean, get up, man. Wake up. Wake up. Why don't you put a little makeup? Finally, you're up. Listen, there was this... I mean, listen, man. There was this cat, and it stole my beret. I mean, it stole something important. I'm going after it, and I need your help. It's all about family. All right, we got this, Blair. Let's do it. We're going to go all the way over here to the... Wow, it's at the abandoned dorm. This is going to be weird. Wait. Hey, don't leave me behind. Maybe we should turn back. I just forgot about my beret. I mean, that thing of mine. So we should hurry up and... What the... Yeah! Ew, something touched my back. I can explain everything. It's just that I'm actually... Did you hear that scream? It sounded like a girl's scream. Oh no. What do you think you're doing, showing up and scaring people like that? What do you think you're doing in a place like this? Nothing. I just felt like taking a stroll, that's all. Do you know who screamed a little while ago? We heard he come around here. Oh really? Someone screamed? I didn't hear anything, honest. I really didn't. Nothing at all. Hey, why are you acting all funny all of a sudden? Don't worry, the great Detective Chazz is back, baby! And they already solved the case. Chazz, what are you talking about? Fess up. You two kidnapped some girl, didn't you? That explains the screaming earlier. Is that a common thing? I guess I'm a senior. Oh, maybe it is. Ugh. Why would Why would us two dudes kidnap a girl? That is horrible. Oh, don't cry. You did it. Admit it. You can't fight back because I'm right on the mark. Fine then, let's settle this with a duel. Dueling is the best way to get the truth out of you. Chazz, you're gonna duel both of them to find out? Yeah, Cyrus the temporary assistant. Come on, Watson, get in there. If you lose in this tag duel, you gotta come clean and admit the truth. Alright, but if we win, like that would happen, but if some divine miracle you two losers happen to win, I'll leave this place without asking you anything. Alright then. You know, I really need your help with this one. I got it. He's totally wrong, but I can't afford to reveal my secret right now. It's fine. I got you. One problem. Chazz, if you actually thought that me and Blair here, my buddy, my pal, my friend, kidnapped a female or a girl or a student, I guess you didn't even imply if it was a teacher or a student, a duel shouldn't give you enough information to be like, okay, well, you won a duel, so I guess carry on with whatever you're doing. That's a horrible implication. So next time, maybe just be like, I'm not going to duel you, just tell us the truth. Granted, it happens to be a very innocent reason here. Alright, unhappy maiden, there we go. That did not work out on turn 1, it typically doesn't, but the AI doesn't understand that. I do not have a card that can handle the high power of X-Head Cannon. This is Slifer Red Cyrus, so... And this is Chazz Season 1 second deck. King of the Swamp, Holly, let's see if he can pull it off. Nah, he just got a drill. Drillroid messes up my effects, so I can't let it happen. Normally I'd let it happen, but I can't. Silent Magician would be pretty good right now. Shining Angel is always good for both of our decks. I apologize. Still in recovery. Cyrus, come on. You could do better than this. Okay, we're at 1500 attack. That's pretty safe. Bitch got another X-Head. That's unlucky. Yeah, that was the correct target. Okay, well, that's unlucky. And they have a lot of back row, so I'm slightly worried. I'd say more worried than I was before. Let's be sure that that new card isn't a problem. It was a problem, and I'm glad they don't know how to chain. Cupid's Kiss has no value to us yet. But once again, we're just losing in base attack points. Alright, let's see what you got, Psy Guy. That's a pretty good one. But it's better... I'd rather fight that than a Drillroid, so it's still a win for us. And then if I pick DD Warrior Lady, the Steamroid's going to be like, oh, hell no, and it's going to attack my other card, which gets us another special summon. Maximum value play. And with this, we have to pick Shining Angel because Blair can't use Nova Summoner. Well, actually, Blair can, but Blair gets more value out of Shining Angel. They have way more options with it. Alright, we can kill Steamroid with Shining Angel. We can beat the X-Head Cannon. And now we can beat the Chazz and Psy with Silent Magician. Our low attack monsters are doing the job. And I could always tribute when I feel like it. Unless he has a triple X-Head, then I'd be unlucky as hell. We could beat that. Shining Angel. Do your job. That is a choice that I might be able to take advantage of. Yes, I'm going to summon Kaiser Seahorse. I think it gets the counter after the fact, so Cupid Kiss wouldn't even work. But I might as well test that theory before I just say it is true. That's not the monster I wanted to attack with. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. It didn't even gain a counter. Whoops. I guess it has to attack me for a counter. Doesn't matter. I don't want to use Maiden anyway. It would have worked if they had a counter. Let's just go ahead and attack. End our turn. Alright, we're up to 2,000 attacks, so only a fusion can kill us now. Maiden, don't be afraid. You can fall in love with the Thunder Yan Yan. But Kaiser Seahorse is the one that did instead. We could always creature swap with Crystal Seer for game. But my partner has decided that is not the way we're going to play this. Alright, you know what? The Maiden beatdown is unexpected, but it's working. And we're at 2,500 attack, so I'm feeling pretty good. I could always get rid of the Maiden once and for all. And then we wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. There we go. I threw away her combo. She's probably mad at me, but it's worthwhile. And he had all the X, Y, and Z. He just couldn't summon them all. That's unlucky. We won! Story mission 1. Over. Wasn't even that bad. Okay, that's a weird translation, but I'll take it. That's funny. Oh man, I don't believe it. Yeah, you're gonna keep your promise, right? I want her voice or his voice to get deeper every time. Yeah, the screaming was just our imagination. I'm gonna walk away from this one, but I won't be giving up. I'll uncover the truth in the name of the great detective Chazz. Hey, Watson, we're through here. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Alright, well, there goes Cyrus and the mighty Detective Chazz. We barely defeated them. Hey, about before, since you saw me, I'll be honest. The truth is, I'm a girl. It's a long story, but I'm pretending to be a boy. Anyway, don't ask me why, and please don't tell anyone. I can't afford to be thrown out of the academy right now. I'm begging you. I'm not gonna leave you alone until you say yes. So given the context that Blair is giving us in this game, it implies that the only reason Blair wouldn't be allowed in this school is because they're a girl, which is a weird implication given that the school allows girls. But the real reason Blair isn't allowed in the school is because they're actually too young. Blair is middle school age, and they snuck into the academy pretending to be a high school boy, which apparently is easier to do than pretending to be a high school girl. Though, I guess it's because they ignore Slifer Reds, which still doesn't make sense when you think about it. Because, like, the whole first season is Crowler totally not ignoring the Slifer Reds because he hates them so much. So you think they would have caught on quicker? Like, if you were a Raw Yellow, they probably would have left you alone. Raw Yellow gets ignored like crazy in the series of GX. So much so that most people don't even bother becoming a Raw Yellow. But, whatever. The game is not giving us proper context. So the real context is Blair, I guess, assumed it would be easier to pretend to be a boy. I still doesn't make sense in my own brain. I don't get it. I still don't get it. Alright, let's see what we can get. We get... Okay, we have 2 of these now. We have 2 Fusilier Dragons now. That's really good. 2 time streams, making a Fossil Fusion deck more possible. Nah, I didn't need 2 of those. Okay, 2 time streams is good. 2 Fusiliers is very good. 2 of these is... This card's so annoying. But it is good. So, we will take it. That was actually pretty good pulls. That is going to be it though, guys. I would like to thank you all for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Next episode, Blair and I are going to continue our teamwork, and hopefully I will get them to their second heart. That way we are able to change Blair's deck just a bit to make it a little bit easier to work with. Bye-bye.